I can't. I don't have federal law enforcement powers anymore. All I can tell you is if we're looking at it and we find something and there are indictments, that would be really good news. The good news is this. Attorney General Bill Barr was up on the Hill and dropped this little bombshell up there that seemed to slip in amongst the Reclaiming My Time debacle. Check this out, Wall Street Journal. Bill Barr announced yesterday, remember all those unmaskings in the Obama administration where they were basically wiretapping people? That's what unmaskings are. You're listening in on a conversation. The name's supposed to be hidden, masked, and you unmask it. So you're effectively listening in on people's conversations, wiretapping them. So Bill Barr has another prosecutor out there, which we learned about yesterday. A U.S. attorney is looking at Obama-era unmasking, Wall Street Journal. Oh, really? This little... I'm loving Bill Barr more by the minute yesterday. This guy came out of the hearing yesterday looking like He-Man. Everyone else came out of there looking like Skeletor. Or who would you think the Ramhead He-Man guy? I used to love He-Man when I was a kid. Remember Man-at-Arms, Tila, and all them? So from this article, we found this out yesterday. Another gem. So Barr's assigned John Bash, a U.S. attorney, to review the Obama-era unmaskings. This is key. Why does this matter, folks? So we know the Obama team used these unmasking rules to legally spy on people, right? But where were the crimes committed? Back to this piece. Here's where the crimes may have been committed. Too quick on the switch every time. It's just the unmaskings themselves may have been legal, but the classified information in the transcripts was leaked to the press. Oh, I've been telling you about this for years in order to damage the Trump administration. Mr. Barr said U.S. Attorney Bash is looking at the high number of unmaskings at the time, including some that do not readily appear in the line of normal business. This was a huge bombshell yesterday at the hearing. Again, that managed to fly under the radar screen because of all the silly Democrat theatrics. Reclaiming my time. Morons. They looked so stupid yesterday. It was really humiliating. Do you ever wonder how in a country of 330 million people, 200 members of Congress, who were the 200 dumbest people on the planet, on the Democrat side, all managed to get elected to the same position at the same time? Does that ever bother you? 330 million people. If you had to take the intellectual dregs, the dumbest of those 330 million people, if you found them all, they all managed to get elected to Congress. We're being led by dunces, by double-digit IQ morons. This is an important revelation. The unmaskings were a big deal. The Obama administration, I'm going to move on because I got a ton to fit in today, but the Obama unmaskings were essentially wiretapping their political opponents. They used legal loopholes to do it via these unmasking laws. But the real crime is that some of that information that was unmasked wound up in the media, which is a federal crime. Again, I am out of the prediction games with the DOJ. I've been let down a million times before. Who's going to be indicted? Who's going to be arrested? I can't control that. I can't. I don't have federal law enforcement powers anymore. All I can tell you is if we're looking at it and we find something and there are indictments, that would be really good news.
You just heard Dan Bongino.